The star of the television show 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amy Slaton, is currently in a difficult situation, and it does not appear like things are getting any better. TLC star made an appearance in court last week to enter a not guilty plea to allegations of narcotics possession and endangering the welfare of children. What was supposed to be a pleasant day spent at the zoo with her children took a turn for the worse and snowballed. Some of her supporters are even of the opinion that she might lose custody of her sons. The court case of Amy Slaton Halterman has been reset, and she will appear again in December. Fans of the 1,000-Pound Sisters have likely heard by this point that Amy was taken into custody at a zoo. The TLC actress said that she was bitten by a camel. However, when the authorities arrived at the scene, they discovered that her vehicle contained illegal narcotics. Both she and her male companion, Brian Scott Laverne, were taken into custody that day. Amy Slaton Halterman is said to have made an appearance in court on Thursday, November 7, on charges of illegal possession of Schedule I drugs, illegal possession of Schedule VI drugs, and 2 counts of child endangerment, as reported by WBB-J in Jackson, Tennessee. Marijuana, cannabis, heroin, mescaline, peyote, lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD, methylene dioxymethamphetamine, MDMA, and methaqualone are all examples of substances that are classified as Schedule I narcotics, as stated by the National Library of Medicine. To put it another way, the TLC star might be facing significant legal repercussions in the future. According to WBBJ, Amy entered a plea of not guilty to the allegations and was subsequently freed post-bond. However, she is scheduled to appear in court once again the following month. According to the news site, her court appearance has been rescheduled for the 19th of December in 2024. 1,000-Pound Sisters fans want the reality star to get some assistance. It appears that Amy is making tremendous strides towards improving her health and wellness throughout the course of this season of 1,000-Pound Sisters. Even when managing the challenges of life as a single mother, she appears to be in much better mental health. On the other hand, it is evident that something occurred between the time of recording and the present day that caused her to regress. Individuals started talking about the arrest on the website Reddit. Concern was voiced by a number of people regarding her 2 young sons, Glenn and Gage. Among the comments are, "According to my opinion, TLC ought to make this the final season. Amy is not in good health and requires both mental and medical assistance. The strain of filming, in addition to the stress of divorce, raising 2 children, and dating, has not been beneficial to her in any way. Not only would I lose my favorite guilty pleasure, but the knowledge that she is exposing herself in front of the cameras and putting her children in danger is not worth it. These unfortunate young men. The cycle will go on. As well as learning how to be a parent, she requires the assistance of a professional for herself. Instead of looking for her worth in men like her mother did, she should learn to stand on her own." You can see that she is repeating the generational nightmare that occurred when her mother was absent from the lives of those children. I pray that she is able to get the essential assistance she requires. The world of reality television is no stranger to drama, but sometimes the stories that unfold behind the scenes are darker than viewers expect. Amy Slaton, a central figure in the hit reality show 1,000-Pound Sisters, has captivated audiences with her weight loss journey, family struggles, and personal triumphs. However, recent reports indicate that Amy is facing serious legal trouble once again, this time involving accusations of drug use and child endangerment. Amy's story has always been one of both struggle and resilience. As the sister of Tammy Slaton, who has faced her own battles with obesity and health, Amy's path has often been intertwined with family crises and health scares. Yet, the recent legal issues have cast a shadow over her personal growth and raised serious questions about her choices, her parenting, and her ability to manage the challenges she faces as both a public figure and a mother. In this article, we will explore the gravity of the legal issues surrounding Amy Slaton, the potential consequences she faces, and how these developments are affecting her, her family, and her fans. Amy Slaton's rise to fame, a journey of transformation. Before diving into the legal situation, it's important to understand who Amy Slaton is and the circumstances that have shaped her public persona. Amy, along with her sister Tammy, became famous through 1,000-Pound Sisters, a reality TV show that chronicles the lives of the Slaton sisters as they struggle with extreme obesity. Amy, who once weighed over 400 pounds, embarked on a weight loss journey that was featured on the show, ultimately losing a significant amount of weight and becoming more active in her personal life. Amy's transformation was a major focus of the show, and fans watched as she worked hard to lose weight, improve her health, and eventually get pregnant with her first child, Gage. Her story resonated with many viewers who saw her as someone who, despite her difficulties, was determined to better herself for the sake of her family. However, like many reality TV stars, Amy's life is more complicated than the public persona she projects. Behind the scenes, she has dealt with challenges that have tested her resilience. From battling weight-related health issues to navigating complicated relationships with her family, Amy's journey has been far from straightforward. While the show often focused on her health and her growing family, there were always underlying tensions, particularly between Amy and her sister Tammy, who has struggled with her own health and emotional issues. But it is the recent legal situation that has caused a significant shift in Amy's story and raised serious concerns about her future. The return to court, drugs and child endangerment charges. Amy Slaton's latest legal troubles stem from allegations of drug use and child endangerment. While details about the charges remain scarce, it is clear that the accusations are serious. Legal experts note that child endangerment cases often carry significant consequences, especially when drugs or other risky behavior are involved. According to reports, the charges stem from an incident in which Amy allegedly had drugs in her possession while her child, Gage, was present. Though Amy has not yet been formally convicted of any crime, the legal implications are serious, and she now faces an uncertain future. Child endangerment charges can result in severe consequences, including loss of custody, criminal penalties, and a damaged reputation. Amy's involvement in the situation is particularly troubling due to her role as a mother. Since giving birth to Gage, she has shared her experiences of motherhood with her fans, offering glimpses into her daily life and the challenges of raising a young child while managing her own weight loss journey. Gage, who is still a toddler, relies on his mother for everything from his health and safety to his emotional well-being. The accusations of child endangerment have therefore struck a deep chord, particularly among fans who have followed Amy's journey from the beginning. The impact on Amy's family and personal life. The accusations have also had a ripple effect on Amy's family. Her husband, Michael Halterman, has been a constant presence on the show, often supporting Amy through her challenges and providing stability in her life. But the recent legal troubles have raised questions about the strength of their relationship and whether Michael is fully aware of what's happening behind closed doors. Reports indicate that Michael has been supportive of Amy during this time, but the couple has faced increasing tension as they navigate their family's evolving situation. Amy's actions have placed additional pressure on their marriage and their role as parents. As a couple, they now find themselves facing a very public crisis, one that could change the dynamics of their family forever. Michael's stance on the legal situation remains unclear, but it is likely that the couple's relationship will be tested in ways they never expected. Amy's sister, Tammy, has also been indirectly involved in the drama. Though the two sisters have often had a complicated relationship, with Amy frequently acting as a caretaker for Tammy, their bond has always been central to the 1,000-Pound Sisters storyline. If Amy is convicted or faces serious legal consequences, it could affect Tammy as well, especially if Amy is unable to provide the support she has been offering her sister. Tammy, who has her own health issues and struggles with weight, could find herself in an even more vulnerable position if Amy's legal situation worsens. The role of reality TV in Amy's downfall. Reality TV is known for its highs and lows, its moments of triumph and despair, and Amy's story is a prime example of the ways in which fame can both help and hurt an individual. For someone like Amy, who rose to fame based on her personal struggles and transformations, the constant scrutiny of the public eye can be overwhelming. In the case of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amy's journey has been chronicled in great detail, and every aspect of her life, whether positive or negative, has been captured for the audience. While the show has provided Amy with opportunities and financial security, it has also exposed her to judgment and public criticism. The pressure to live up to the expectations of both her fans and the producers of the show has likely contributed to some of the personal struggles she now faces. When individuals like Amy sign up for reality TV, they often do so with the understanding that their lives will be put on display for millions to see. What many don't realize, however, is the toll that this constant exposure can take on their mental and emotional well-being. For Amy, the weight of this exposure may have exacerbated existing issues, pushing her to make decisions that have now led her into legal trouble. While it's clear that Amy's drug use and child endangerment charges are serious, it's also important to consider how reality TV can distort a person's image and, in some cases, contribute to personal breakdowns. Amy, like many others in the reality TV world, may have struggled with the pressures of fame, and the stress that comes with being a public figure can sometimes manifest in unhealthy ways. The consequences of child endangerment charges. The legal consequences of child endangerment are severe. If Amy is convicted, she could face a variety of penalties, including jail time, probation, and the loss of custody of her child. The emotional toll would also be immense, not just for Amy but for her entire family. For Gage, the child at the center of the allegations, the impact of his mother's legal troubles could be significant. Children rely on their parents for safety, security, and guidance, and any disruption in their home life can have lasting effects. If Amy were to lose custody, it would mark a tragic chapter in her journey as a mother. It's clear that her priority, despite everything, is her child, but the charges she faces threaten to strip away the very thing she has worked so hard to build, her family. Amy's path forward, redemption or ruin? Amy Slaton's journey is far from over, but the path forward is uncertain. As she navigates the legal system and faces the possibility of losing her family and freedom, she will need to confront the choices she's made and the consequences of those choices. Her fans, who have supported her through thick and thin, are left wondering what the future holds for the reality star. For Amy, the next few months will be critical. She will need to show that she is committed to making changes in her life and that she is capable of stepping up as a mother and a responsible adult. Whether or not she can redeem herself, both in the eyes of the law and her fans, remains to be seen. Amy Slaton's legal troubles have cast a dark cloud over her once promising future. Accusations of drug use and child endangerment have not only placed her family in turmoil, but also jeopardized her career and public image. The reality star, who once seemed to be on the path to success, is now facing an uncertain future. Ultimately, Amy's journey serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the pressures that come with living a life under the microscope. How Amy handles these charges, both legally and personally, will determine the next chapter of her story. The clock is ticking, and the world is watching. Amy's fate lies in her own hands, and whether she finds redemption or ruin will depend on the choices she makes moving forward.